from the campus of Nashville Christian in growing, beautiful Bellevue, Tennessee. This is Mike McPherson, along with former coach and current principal at Nashville Christian, Brian Bishop, with our commentary and stats. And, Coach, we're ready for second day action in the Zaxby's tournament at the Jake Center.
Looking forward to a good game here. We're playing a team from Ohio, Worthington, and expecting them to come in here and give us a good challenge today as we get kind of ready to get back into district play after the Christmas break.
Last night, the Lady Eagles had a good 20-point win over a team out of Ohio also. And so this will be another good warm-up before we reopen district play next week. We are 1-1 in our district and 5-6 overall. So these games don't mean much as far as standings, but they are great practice games to get ready for your district. So we're going to go down to the floor as the PA announcer is introducing the Lady Wolves.
Number 23, Dylan Walker. Number 32, Riley Wilkinson. And number 50, Olivia Wilkerson. The Wolves are coached by Stephanie Jones. And now, the starting lineups for the visiting National Christian Lady Eagles. At guard, number 0, Caden Walker. At guard, number 2, Addison Hughes. At 4, number 10, Aniston Allgood. At point guard, number 20, Hillary Harris. At 4, number 52, Anaya Hinton.
All right. Our Lady Eagles lineup been introduced. They are coached by John Pierce, the all-time leading scorer in the history of collegiate basketball. And I have had to coach against him several times. Always interesting. Doing a great job and taking over the first year with the Lady Eagles. And Aniston Allgood will be jumping. And she will be going against Olivia Wilkerson.
Coach, we're a little bit behind schedule and a long tournament day. I'm expecting the referees to let us play today.
Let it go. Let that clock, put that mercy rule in early here.
That's right.
So it's kind of neat seeing so many teams from all over this area, all over the north and the south coming in here. And we could only do this because we have the new Jake Center, just I think one of the best high school gyms in the mid-state. And it's just a place that we are very proud of here. And we're ready for the toss. Our Lady Eagles apparently will be guests on the scoreboard there, all Navy. And here's the pass inside the Allgood layup. No good after Nashville Christian controlled the tip. There's a long pass in front court as Worthington gets a layup. Both teams have missed a layup. And coming out of there with the ball is Worthington, Nashville Christian man-to-man. They look to feed their post inside. Hinton's on her. She moves the middle, turns back the other way, and that's an offensive foul on the pivot. And a good job by Nadia with taking it.
Great position inside, and she just let her swing that elbow and took the charge. Great job on defense right there, first possession.
So it looks like the Lady Wolves will be going right into their tall girl probably regularly. Harris in backcourt against a 2-2-1 full court press. Harris plays catch with Hinton, who now goes into the middle. Now they switch to a man-to-man, and the Lady Eagles read that nicely and adjust. Walker in the corner. Spins, cut off nicely by the defense to Humes. Humes looking for a cutter, finds Hinton. She's in the short corner. She's trapped. Kicks it all the way to Harris. Harris had several drives last night that were good. Walker swings it over to Hinton downtown. Will draw air. Harris there for the board. Gets out of there with it. Backs out and sets the court. We're tied at 0. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. We just started action. So we set the play. Humes comes on a cross screen across from Hinton. Back to Harris on the right side. Takes it down low. Stops. Jumps inside. No good. Gets her own rebound. It's rejected by Wilkerson. Harris gets it back and is going to be fouled trying to get the ball out of there. And that'll be the first one on Wilkerson.
So far, hard to get a bucket. Pretty good defensive pressure here by Worthington. They look pretty aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
good job getting the rebounds and drawing the foul.
Harris, as we do, screen the screener, and it works, but the pass wasn't great. Humes puts it up, no good. We had a great play there on the screen to screener, would not fall. Here come the Lady Wolves into front court. National Christian drops back again into the man-to-man. They put a double high post at each elbow, and now the tall girl rolls down, and they exchange, do a little high-low action, and Allgood pushed her out, so they didn't want to feed her, so that's a pretty good job there. And there's going to be a walk right there as Humes did a good job helping Harris, and it created the turnover, and we're still tied at nil, 6-12 in the first quarter. So full court pressure again, man-to-man it looks like by Worthington. Walk with the ball on the left side, lays it down, she's in trouble, gets to Hinton. Hinton takes it into the key, bounces over to Harris for a 12-footer on the baseline, yes. 2-0, Lady Eagles, and we are dressed in blue, but it looks like we still are the home team up on the scoreboard. That'll make it a little bit easier for us to figure out.
I think that's interesting because they told me earlier we were going to be the visitor on the scoreboard, so I don't know if.
Hope they keep it that way, be a little bit easier. Remember, and we've got another charge. Oh, my goodness.
I think that's an illegal screen on 23 there. She was holding off our defense as Wilkerson tried to get to the basket. I think that was an illegal screen they were calling.
So it wasn't on her then, apparently.
I think that was on 23.
Yeah, and she's coming out of the game. Coming in for her is Isabel Lutzen. So Hinton in backcourt. So we've gotten a couple of good calls on offensive plays, and the Worthington coach is asking the official about that.
That's a big call. That's the second foul on 23 Walker, and looked like she was going to be a pretty good presence inside.
Harris looks at a double high post on the back cut. That's all good. Goes in, lays it up. It would not go. She usually makes that one. And out of the rebound, here comes Worthington. Humes trying to trap with Allgood. Worthington beats the press, foul from behind by Humes. Now they have switched Nashville Christian to the visitors.
I thought that's what they were supposed to do. They might have just not got the message
right.
early.
We're running the tournament. We ought to be home team.
It's a little tricky to be the visitor at home.
That's weird. We kept our bench, didn't we?
We did, but we'll have to keep an eye on the score and make sure they don't mess that up later.
It's going to be weird for us to look up there and see that. Nashville Christian extending the 2-3 zone, really a 2-1-2. Worthington moving the ball around, looking inside of their tall girl, and Walker gets a hand on it. Deflected, but Worthington picks it up. They've got a downtown three coming from the right side. Good, nice make by Williams. And she gives the lead to Worthington. They drop out of their full court. Harris will bring it up against a kind of a soft man-to-man. Walker between the circles, bounces over to Harris on the flare screen, and they'll be illegal on Allgood. So that turnaround right there.
Yep.
And that was a good call. She hipped her there. 3-2, 4:44 to go in the first quarter. If you just joined us,
there's some tongue twisters going on.
A lot of them.
Worthington has 5 starters whose all of their last names start with a W. So we're gonna have a tough time between Wilkinsons and Walkers and Wilkersons.
The W's. I hope they don't get a W on the scoreboard. And here's Worthington driving in, scooping a nice left-handed shot is Isabel Lutzen, one of the few that does not have a W in her name. 5-2, they take the lead right back from us. Inside to Hinton, we post her up, and I'd like to have seen her kind of power dribble and get her body under control, but she did a good job drawing the foul, and we'll go to the line for 2.
Coach has a good play there to get the foul call. That's the 4th foul on their 3 inside players already in 4 minutes of play here. We just keep pounding it inside. They're going to have a hard time guarding us.
Hinton eyes it, yes. 5-3. Nashville Christian down 2. She eyes the mark. The gunner guns, bang. 5-4. We're almost halfway through the first quarter. Low scoring game. Good defense on both sides. 2-2-1 full court press by Nashville Christian. Worthington looking for the middle girl there. We play it pretty good, and then they throw a long left-hand pass into front court, giving it to their girl cutting through nicely. Riley Wilkinson on that one, and she left-hands it up there after a great full court pass and then the post feed on the cutter. 7-4, the Lady Wolves on top. Here's the backdoor cut. Oh, I thought we were going to Page, but we didn't see it. Here's Hinton trying to make a move. Throws a ghost pass over here to Harris into the lanes. Powers, no good. Gets it back. And they're going to call a quick jump ball. Wish they'd give them a second to fight for those.
Yeah, Hillary pulled it away quickly, but not before he blew the whistle.
7-4 Nashville Christian, trailing by 3 here in a good contest so far. Full court press. Page is checked in. Humes, Harris trapping in backcourt, but Worthington beats it, feeds the post. They do a good job at that. They send a girl there every time, but Humes picks up the pass back out and bounces over to Harris, who comes past the timeline. And the pass ahead to Allgood a little far. She had her, led her too much.
Coach Pierce switching the defenses up significantly here. Went from a 2-2-1 press to a 1-2-1-1 press. Now he's in straight man, pressuring up the court. Trying to get some different looks here.
Double A will pick up the ball as they hand to Williams. She doesn't get the good ball screen, but they're going to lob to the girl that did screen, and she powers up good, and she was fouled. That's Wilkerson, who does a good job. Almost a fake screener. She didn't use it, and then she dove to the hole, and we did not pick that up at all. And the basket counts and the free throw afterwards.
Fouls on A.J. Page there. She was trying to come in to help.
Tinsley Allgood checks in for Double A. 9-4. 3:07 left in the first quarter. Shot is no good, but Worthington gets the board, and they're going to kick out for, thought was going to shoot a three, but not quite. One of the other Wilkinsons had a chance at it. And here's the drive all the way in, and they give it over to their tall girl, Wilkerson. She misses that one, bricked that one up. Didn't like her shot, I'm sure. 9-4. Nashville Christian down 5. Couple of minutes, 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. And Humes is going to bounce the ball off of Worthington, and we'll get it baseline out of bounds. We do a good job on the screener. Let's see what Coach Pierce dials up here. And, there was a foul by Humes. Powered up by Harris. Good as we fed her on the post. And a nice feed by Page. I was talking to AJ last night after the game. She's doing a really good job of feeding the post. She's looking at the post, and she's able to do it left and right-handed. Harris knocks it home to cut it to 3. 2:37 left in the first quarter, and she'll have a chance to cut it to 2. Isaac guns it. Rims, rolls, no good. Wilkerson out of there with the ball, and we immediately drop into a man-to-man. Nadia, for some reason, is enjoying guarding her with a smile on her face, not sure why. So, great steal by Hinton. Hinton in backcourt, looks back, lays it back over her head nicely, and ties the game. Good job there.
She was smiling because she knew the steal was coming.
Yeah, because she was very happy. And now she ties it up. Excellent job.
That's right.
Nadia taking over the game here.
We like Nadia's happy defense.
Yes, she can smile all she wants if she keeps doing that. And she cuts it on that layup to 9-8. And we will have the ball side front court. Page to bring the ball in. Harris the point. Throws it to her. She sets the court as we approach 2 minutes of the first quarter in the Zaxby's Classic in Bellevue. We look for a backdoor. AJ did not quite get out of the way in time to free up Humes, but they played it pretty good. And that time she did it again, but we kind of had it clogged up with help. Harris looking for a cutter. Finds one in Humes. Humes between the circles. Takes into the key. Backs back out. Looking, waiting. Gives to Allgood on the right side. She'll hand a Page in the corner. And there's a foul by Worthington jumping over the back of Harris, and that's on Williams.
I think that was a clothesline 15-yard penalty right there. That's her second foul as well.
Dr. Brown, they got Wilkinson, Williams, Wysong, Walker, another Wilkinson, and then another
Wilkerson.
Yeah. That's quite interesting. Harris Isaac guns it short. Hillary shoot for the back of the rim now.
Number 23, Dylan Walker is back in. Oh, excuse me, that's 33 coming in. I wondered that surely they weren't going to put 23 back in with 2 fouls already.
Yeah, Schultes has come in. Harris, yes. No, it rims out of there somehow.
That went all the way down.
It was down in the bucket, came out. And with a 1-point lead, the Wolves, Lady Wolves, with the ball into front court. Harris dogging the point guard. She falls down, and they're going to call a timeout. Thought the ball was still airborne when she called it.
I think Coach Pierce might have had that ball
Yeah,
before
I
they
thought
called
he.
the timeout right there.
I don't understand why they just make sure they have possession of it. That call and then the one on the jump ball are two that I wish they'd let them fight. I actually told Gene Manise that several years ago, but nobody listens.
Well,
I'm used to that.
There's a lot of people who want to tell referees how to do their job. Teachers and preachers and
Yes.
principals sometimes also get that same criticism.
That's what I've heard. So we've got a good defensive game going here. I know the stands aren't packed. It's a Tuesday mid-afternoon crowd, so there's not a lot of juice in the area. But if the game gets close, it'll pep up a little bit.
Well, a team from Ohio's probably didn't bring a large crowd with them. It's a little bit of a travel for them to get here.
And I think a lot of our kids are just now getting out of bed at home.
That's probably true.
And so Worthington sets the play side front court, and we jump into a zone, and they shouldn't have gotten that ball inside that easy. Shot is no good. Walker struggles with it and will get jumped before she can rip away the rebound, and the possession will go to Worthington.
Coach, that looked like a 1-2-2 zone we were running on that possession, and now on the baseline out of bounds going to a 2-3 here.
We shouldn't have let them have that easy, and they almost got an easy one there, but we collapsed pretty good. Here's a downtown three. At the top of the backboard, no good, but here comes Hinton out of there, down one. Power past the timeline, does a nice Euro into the lane and got the finger roll. Nashville Christian takes the lead 10-9. Long front court pass, laned up nicely. Good. That's that's
Allender.
Allender. That's does not have a W in that name. And they regain the lead immediately after we score. That's a dagger when that happens. Walker pounds it over here to Harris. She had the three. Shot fake, goes down the baseline. Curls it out here to Page. Page penetrates, 17-footer, no good. Long rebound by Worthington. The Wolves out of there with it with a half minute left in the first quarter. They lead 11-10. Inside of the post. They like to look there nicely. That's a good indication that they know what they're doing. But a brick thrown up there on the pivot. And Nashville Christian coming down for one shot with 15 seconds to go. Harris this way. As we flatten out, and then we pop out Hinton. She turns the corner, lays it down, and is fouled on the drive, and the ball bounces out. But I believe it was on the floor and was.
On the floor, but we should be shooting free throws.
Are we shooting the double bonus?
Yes.
I'm still not used to that rule.
I don't
think
rule.
I like it. I don't think I like it.
No.
Is it speeding things up? I don't know. It seems like it slows it down.
I think it takes away the fourth quarter strategy as well. I just don't love the end of game situations.
It's just hard to get used to after we've been doing the same thing for 80 years.
Yes.
Hinton can tie it on this one, 7.2 in the first quarter left. And clanks it off the back iron. So Hinton will go to the line to try to tie it. Time for one more possession. Shies it, guns it. That one no good, but she gets her board, throws it back up there. Wish she'd wait just a little bit. The ball is throwing it from back court, and it's going to be deflected away by Walker right before they can get the shot off. So that's going to end the first quarter with the score. The Worthington Lady Wolves from Ohio, 11. The Lady Eagles from Nashville Christian, 10. So we've got the Eagles and the Wolves battling it out. We'll be back with the second quarter and a couple of highlights in a moment. Back in Nashville Christian, this is Mike McPherson along with Dr. Brian Bishop, who has been so kind to step in to be our stat man and side commentary. Coach Brian, what is our number so far?
Well, So far, Anadia has got 6 points for the Eagles, and she's kind of leading the way and done a pretty good job attacking the basket. One thing to note is currently we're 2 for 7 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
So if we could put a few free throws away, we'd be in the lead right now. Worthington is scattered. No one has more than one basket, but they all look like they can make a basket if they need to and if they're open. So we need to keep playing good defense and keep them out of the lane.
The Lady Eagles are usually pretty reliable at the line, but not so far in the first quarter. So we open play Harris in backcourt. They're trying to make her go left, and they are successful with that. And here's the backdoor to Humes. Gets it, lays it up. She is hammered, and a perfect timing. That time it worked to perfection, and they get the second one on Wilkerson, and she's a force inside. And the Lady Wolves do not want her in foul trouble.
Well executed play, and now that's 2 fouls there on Wilkerson as well. And so all three of their players who play down low have 2 fouls already.
And Humes gets the back spin roll off the back iron and ties it at 11 with 7:49 left in the second quarter. Second one off the back iron also, but it did not cling in. Worthington with the ball in a tie game. So we're, 3 of 8 from the line now?
3 of 8.
Harris guarding the point. Pirouettes back to the left side. They swing the ball all the way to the left wing. Double A picks it up there. Cutter goes through. Move back to the right. Wilkerson is the high post. She's directing traffic. Not sure why she's not posting up for them. They're struggling with the ball over there. Harris giving them a lot of trouble. They're in trouble in the corner. They finally get it to the baseline and throw the ball off of Nashville Christian. They'll retain possession.
I think Aniston got the deflection there on the baseline pass.
If I'm coaching our Lady Eagles, I'm happy every time number 50 does not post up. I don't know.
I'm not sure what's going on talking about. Maybe shirts not being tucked in. I think he's going to make somebody sub out. It's the only thing I can understand.
I guess they've told her a couple of times. I love it when that's all the stuff they notice.
Let's make sure the uniforms are accurate.
Yes. I thought that everybody looked fine to me. Here's Worthington
I
driving
couldn't tell
in.
any difference.
Left hands it up there, no good. Bricks it quite a bit. Harris ahead to him. She takes all the way in the lane, kicks out to Walker from downtown. Yes.
Nice dish out to the corner.
From
Hit
Charlotte Pike.
shooter.
14-11. Beautiful kick out. And quickly they're in the front court and laying it up good. And Worthington does a great job after made baskets, getting the ball down court for 2 passes and a layup, and they do it again. I'm sure Coach Pierce, he's going to address that.
Basket like that, yes.
And we do a slip screen by Allgood. Pass from Humes nicely, and we get a 3-point lead back. Here they come. They're better after a basket, getting the ball in their front court, shooting wide open, shot bouncing, no good. And the ball is knocked out of bounds on the baseline by the Lady Eagles. And after adjusting her wardrobe, Walker gets to come back in, and she's got it tucked way down in there. 16-13, Lady Eagles over the Wolves, the Lady Wolves. I guess that's what they are. They drive it into the key, left-handed up there, and she may have taken an extra step. If she could have turned it into a Euro, she might have got away. She might have got away with it. 16-13, Lady Eagles trying to get a little control of this game. Pretty well evenly matched contest so far.
Better offense so far here in the second quarter. We'll see if we can keep it going.
Worthington into a 1-3-1, and we're in a 2-1-2 to attack that and throw the ball away. It's deflected, fortunately, out by the Wolves, and Hillary Harris will inbound it. Let's see if they go to man again on out of bounds. Looks like they are. Harris gets the ball inside on the post, gets the ball out of there, is going to throw it out of bounds. Hinton with an incredible save, diving into the sideline. Could not quite get it before it was out, but a great hustle play.
Great effort. And I thought she was going to put her face right into the bottom of the bleachers there. It's a good thing we have a lot of room before you get to the bleachers.
That's one of the first things about our gym I loved when I came in, that there's room on the sideline and the baseline both. Great job there by Hinton or hustle rather. And they do the little cross screen there for Wilkerson. Gets it. Boy, another flop that time, but we didn't get away with it. And Wilkerson got a nice roll in the rim and cuts it to one. Us being the visitors on the scoreboard still messing my brain up.
It is.
So we're winning by 1, even though we're the visitors. I know if you're watching at home, Mr. Atkins has it beautifully here in the colorful graphics. Does a great job. One of the unsung heroes here at Nashville Christian, but way overpaid for setting all this equipment up.
Coach, that last possession, and Nadia, great job trying to take the charge on there on number 50, Wilkerson, trying to get her third foul, but she just didn't get the call.
Ball screen for Williams over to Wilkerson out top. Again, not sure why she's out there. I'd have her inside every play. She makes a move, stops, hanging 8-footer off the board, no good. And all good, hands to Harris in backcourt. Nashville Christian still with a 1-point lead. Harris meanders to the left side. Right hands it over to Walker. Walker looking, waiting. They're still in that little 1-3-1 trap, I believe. Ball to Hinton for a 10-footer, no good. Gets it back, lays it back up there, a little short there. They're fighting for it. Hinton went after it again. Good work by the Lady Eagles, but we couldn't come away with the second rebound. 16-15, Lady Eagles lead over the Wolves. Wolves taking the ball between the circles. Humes, good pressure there. Does a good job. All good, picking up the ball out top. Hand off to Ludson. Ludson being hounded by Allgood. She doesn't really like that pressure. And we're going to get called from the back, I believe. Was Walker?
I believe that's correct.
Walker pushing. Humes almost came over and to double team the lob. Couldn't quite get there. Hinton will come out with Walker. We'll check in. The other Allgood and Page. They do the baseline screen for the inbounder. She's going to yak a three. No good. It was a good-looking shot. Would not fall. Here comes Harris. And we've been locked at 16-15 for quite a while now, approaching the halfway mark of the second quarter. Harris over to Page as we go into a two-guard front against the 1-3-1. Rip into Allgood. Stops, powers it up, lays it up a little too hard. It was a good pass and a good play. Didn't work, and Wilkerson brings it down and then up for the Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves pirouette into front court. They trail by 1, trying to take the lead on this possession. Humes, excellent hand pressure there. Again, they bring the ball out to Wilkerson. Not sure why she's 30 feet from the basket. And she stays out there, and I'd love that. I'd want her out there all the time. They're going to feed the 4-girl. Takes it, lays it up, back over her head. No good. It was a good effort by Walker. Would not go. Here comes Harris. Lady Eagles by 1. Right side to Humes. She's got the 3 from downtown. Bottom. Rams it through. And the Lady Eagles go up 4. An immediate timeout by Worthington. So a nice little push and put down there by Humes to take it to 19-15. And let's see, is it 30 seconds? So we'll stay right here with it.
I like the way the Eagles attack there after the rebound. Just bring it straight down, take it in, and then kick it out for the shot on the wing. What great finish by Addison Humes there.
If we do have any visitors watching later or watching live while it's going on right now, we want to invite you to come over to our campus. It's a beautiful place. We've got a beautiful courtyard that is just about to be complete. Dr. Bryan, when will that be done, do we think?
Well, I think we're waiting on some of the pieces to come in, but hopefully as soon as the furniture comes in, they're going to put the turf down, and it'll all be really nice and a great place to be outdoors.
It is going to be beautiful, and one of the biggest perks will be not having to walk all the way around to get to lunch.
We're ready for that straight walk.
That will be great,
there.
And it is a beautiful path.
It's been a long time since we've had that
I
walk
know.
straight up the hill.
And I hope to have one of those bricks done in my honor soon. By myself, apparently, have to be. 19-15, Worthington up 4, and now Nashville Christian's gone to that 1-2-2 extended zone, trying to keep the ball on one side, but they do get out of there. Last night, the team had a tough time swinging it, but that time Worthington did it pretty easily. But a nice shifting and movement by the Lady Eagles on this 1-2-2 zone
really
right now.
Good movement by the defense.
And they're covering up the post also. Nice job reacting. Even though they're moving it nicely. Boy, they had a post shot there. Not sure where she turned it down. Hop through shot and no good. Nice move that time by Williams, but couldn't get it to fall. Nice hop through, but couldn't get it to go from about 8 feet. Here's Harris. I wish she'd pull that up at 14 feet and hit it, but she's wolfed from behind by the Wolves, and they come into front court quickly, down 4. They do get it down court nicely, quickly. Looks like National Christian's dropped back into a man-to-man. Kind of a soft man-to-man. We're inside the three-point line for the most part if our man doesn't have it, although Humes comes out kind of deep. Worthington take the ball inside, spinning the layup. Good. This time Walker got better touch on the basket and cuts it to 2, 19-17. Almost 2 minutes left here. A little over 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Page between the circles, looking, lays it down, gives to Harris on the right side. Still that 1-3-1, and Harris in trouble. They're going to bump her out top. They had her in trouble, bailed her out. It's one thing that drives coaches crazy. You got them in jail and you let them out. Lutson's got 2. She'll have to sit down. And they had a great trap on. We were in a little bit of trouble. 19-17. Lady Eagles up by 2 with exactly 2 left in the second quarter. They're still in the 1-3-1. 2-guard front. Page and Harris play catch out top. Bounces the quarter to Humes. She gets it inside to Double A, who had to save it on the baseline and throws it away. Really wasn't her fault. But now Allgood comes back. The ball has been kicked. Page dives, and she's going to get up and get called for walking. Got to know not to do that, AJ. Keep that knee pivot there. But good hustle by the Lady Eagles. Somebody kicked the ball. I'm not sure why that was not called. Maybe they didn't know who kicked it, and so no call. 19-17, National Christian up 2 in a low-scoring, hard-fought game here on kind of a lazy Tuesday afternoon before New Year's.
Back to man-to-man.
Back to man-to-man, and they're going to throw it away against that man-to-man. So good switch there by Coach Pierce. And neither team in a great rhythm, but both teams trying to settle in. Haven't done it yet, but it has been a good defensive game. Both teams playing pretty good
pressure by both teams, absolutely.
I like the defense, both of them. Harris Page out front again. Page is going to get it taken away. Now the ball scrambled for it, and here comes Worthington out of there, and they're going to get it ahead to Wilkerson, who's going to lay it. I'm sorry, that's Walker, lays it up good, and they have tied it after the turnover. So we're tied at 19, low-scoring first half, approaching 1 minute of the second quarter. Harris gets it to Humes. Humes, long pass in the key to Allgood, bouncing, good from about 13 feet. Regains the lead for the Lady Eagles. We needed that one to stop the long drought.
Absolutely.
Leading 21-19, the ball's thrown away. Humes picks it up. One hands it to Hinton. Hinton cross court pass to Harris. She's got the 3 from downtown. Back iron, no good. Hinton is going to get called over the back. She's hustling hard, but went over the back when the other player had the position. And with 44 seconds left in the second quarter, full court press by Nashville Christian against the Worthington Wolves out of Ohio. What city was that, Coach?
Worthington.
I mean, okay. And that's near somewhere in Ohio.
It's somewhere in Ohio. That's pretty much the information that we have at this point.
Glad they made it down here. They look like Kentucky here in that blue and white. No, that's Duke look, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. It's kind of a Duke. It's more of a Kentucky color.
I always thought those were pretty close.
They're not close at all.
No, nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common.
27 seconds as Worthington plays catch out top. Handoff, push the ball to the left wing into the corner, and not a smart 3 with 18 seconds left. Page loses it, gets it back, now loses it again. Hinton is going to get a really tough foul on the loose ball there.
It's going to be her second foul.
And it worked so good because they shot a bad 3 way too early. We'd have had it for the last possession. Instead, they get to bring it in. 21-19, and Hinton has to sit down. Page also sits down. So Big Allgood is inside.
Need a good defensive possession here to close out.
And it just happened as they throw it away. And the Eagles will have possession with 10 seconds left. So plenty of time for a good shot here. 21-19. They're still in the 2-1-2, so we should, the 1-3-1, we should be able to get something here.
They've run this 1-3-1 and managed to keep their girls from getting a third foul.
Yeah.
Staying off the post with them.
8 seconds, Walker with it, back to Harris, 7 seconds, and we throw it away and return the favor with 3.9 to go. Too much one-handed Magic Johnson stuff. 3 seconds.
We need to pressure a little bit here.
Lutson's going to try to get it off, and she does with 2.4, and she bangs it in good at the buzzer. Just threw it up there. She let the ball bounce all across to midcourt. We tried to go after it, couldn't get it, and they regained the lead at 22-21 at the half. So a sloppy offensive game for both teams, but really good defense and a lot of good effort by both groups. And we're going to take a little break here and come back right before the third quarter for Coach Bishop to give you some stats and highlights on this, the National Christian Broadcast Network. Back at Nashville Christian in Bellevue, Tennessee. It's Mike McPherson along with former coach and current principal Brian Bishop. Dr. Bishop, give us a rundown of some of the scoring in the first half with the Lady Eagles down 22-21.
Well, Nadia leads the way there with 6 points for us, although she didn't score in the second quarter. Nadia has 6. Hillary has 4. Anderson Allgood with 4. Addison Humes also with 4, and Caden Walker with 3. We went 3 for 9 from the line there, from the free throw line, what I have in the first half. Shot the ball decent from the three-point line, 2 for 4, but just didn't get a lot of shots off. They're pressuring us pretty well outside and not really giving us a lot of open looks.
It's been an ugly game on offense for both teams, but both teams have really played hard and very into it as far as defensive pressure and intensity. I know the crowd not being there because it is a mid-afternoon game over the holidays, and as Dr. Brian just said, these other teams didn't bring a lot of fans either.
No.
Coming from Ohio, I'm sure this is a heat wave down here compared to what they're at.
Well, I don't know about a heat wave, but maybe an improvement. It's pretty cold here, but they went to that 1-3-1. We scored a couple of times early in the second quarter, and I thought we had a little pace. And then they went to that 1-3-1 zone, and we just didn't really do a whole lot. We had one good possession where we moved the ball well and missed the layup underneath. But other than that, they did a pretty good job of keeping us from scoring there once they went to that.
You know, and a lot of times when you don't face 1-3-1s much, you don't work on it much. So never forget my last game at Lipscomb High School. We lost against a 1-3-1 and had beautiful three-point shots all day long, but wouldn't go. And so we are struggling a little bit against that look right now.
It is unique, and you do have to prepare for it. When I was the coach here, it was McEwen High School ran a 1-3-1.
Forgot that, yes.
Every year, and so we had to practice against it all the time. In fact, I started running it just so that we could be better at playing against it.
Is that Coach Harvey Mize?
Harvey Mize.
He coached about 87 years up there.
He did.
Always enjoyed talking to him. He was a character.
Yes, he was.
22-21 after the three-point throw at the buzzer that banked in for Worthington. And they lead by 1, and they open the half here with Nashville Christian man-to-man. Little shuffle action. Cut inside, nothing there. Gunning the long three. That will bring nothing but air. And if they just turn that ball back and forth a couple times, they might get a better look than that. I don't think their coach wanted that one.
They made 1-3 in the first half, but I think their bread and butter is down inside. And we keep
definitely.
them shooting outside, we might be better off there.
They're back now into it's just an extended 2-1-2, it looks like.
Yes.
So giving us a different look there. We flash all good to the high post. Lob it over here to Walker. Swung all the way to Humes. And we find Hinton in the key, 15-footer, just a little short. Good play there. And she fell back just a little bit, probably just leaned into that shot a little bit, might have ripped it. And we let come right down the middle of the lane. Fortunately, they miss it, and here's Humes out of here with the rebound. Gives to Harris. Harris takes it into the key, backs out. Nashville Christian down 1, early action third quarter. Lob it over here to Humes. We hitting again.
Nice.
Inside to Allgood. A beautiful high-low action, and that's how to attack the zone. That was done to perfection, and those are daggers.
Great ball movement and assist from Hinton.
23-22, Nashville Christian gets the lead back. And this time it takes them a little longer to get the ball across after a basket. That's finally slowed them down. Now gunning a long-range three, no good. That's not their game, I don't believe. Hitting out of there, nice lob ahead to Humes. Humes all along for the lay, it's good. And the Lady Eagles go up 3 here early, 25-22. And they're going to beat the press, but Humes got a hand on it. Good hustle there. So we see some energy on the Lady Eagle navy blue squad right now as we've just started action here in the third quarter. Lady Eagles up 25-22.
Might be good for us to speed them up a little bit.
I think so. Humes bumps the dribbler out of bounds and picks up a little bit of a useless foul there. 6:12 to go third quarter. 25-22, Lady Eagles up. Ball finally inbounded. They play catch out top. They wanted to run a baseline screen for the shooter, and we picked it up pretty good. This time it's into Wilkerson in the pivot, and the low post is in there a long time. So she bangs it up good, and she drives down the lane and slices through two people and lays it up at a beautiful angle and
Great
cuts
move.
it back to one. It was. Right side Humes. We're looking for that high-low from the free throw line from the baseline cutter, and they're going to foul Hinton going over the back.
That's going to be the third foul on Walker, I believe.
We're trying to get it to her in the short corner and then slice all good down the lane, and they foul. Page will check in and sit down Humes. Does Humes have three?
I've just got her down for two.
Okay. 1 point lead. National Christian does a little screen for the inside girl. Does not go. Harris fighting for the rebound. There'll be a jump ball that will go to the retained with the Lady Eagles. Harris to bring it back in. So now we set 4 across the line. Take 2 down the center. We're going to have all good open, but instead the ball brought in. Page out top. Gets to Harris on the left side. Dribbles against the zone. All the way in the corner to Hinton. She's downtown. And off the back iron, no good. And here's the rebound with Worthington. And they they trail by 1. National Christian drops back into a man-to-man. Ball screen here with Wilkerson, but she pops out instead. Then they gun the 3, bouncing, no good. Hitting with the long board, gives to Harris. Harris past the timeline with a 1 point lead. Takes it to Hinton on the right side. Faked a collegiate 3 to Page. Page to all good in the corner. Trapped on the short corner. She's in trouble. Gets it out there nicely to Harris. She had the 3. Pass it up over here to Walker. She'll take it from downtown. No good. Long rebound. All good. Try to get it, but it already hit out of bounds over there by the Zaxby's chicken. Wish they'd supply some in the booth here for us.
Yeah, we needed a halftime snack there.
Been nice. National Christian into a full court 2-2-1 press. Worthington handles it with no problem into front court. We drop back into a little bit of a trap. Ball swung all the way to the right, back out top. Worthington will now see us drop into a man-to-man. They cut into the lane, nothing there. Ball whip outside to Wilkerson. Still not sure why she's outside so much. We're not going to be able to stop.
Staying out there at that 5-out motion, I'd be happy with that.
Always happy with her out there. And they try to get it inside to their 4 girl. We do a good job. Walker deflects it away to Allgood. Here comes Allgood in front court. Harris down the left side. Fakes the 3, little hitch, 5-foot floater. Nice job, but no good. All good, excellent hustle for the board, but it hit the baseline before she could save it. So the National Christian Lady Eagles still up by 1. The game offensively continues to be a little bit out of kilter, doesn't it?
Very much. I think National Christian's been successful with the switching defenses. Every time we change something up, they kind of make a turnover. We just keep doing that, but we got to make some scores ourselves.
Not a lot of baskets either in the third quarter as we're down under 4 minutes, and it's a 25-24 ball game. Lady Eagles on top. Here's Wilkerson between the legs. Now she's going to gun a 3. I don't think that's her shot either. So we're happy with that. Harris with the long board. Johnson to front court. Pirouettes back and forth, or serpentines back and forth, left and right. Now she'll set the court, and they're extending that 2-1-2 zone defense. Here's Walker being trapped. Gets to Allgood, thrown away. Pass a little hard, bounced high. Worthington with the steal. 3:16 left, and a little bit sloppy action. Still good effort defensively. Both teams into the game. It's not like they're sleepwalking, just the offense is a little out of kilter. It is the holidays. And now they're definitely into the little shuffle there. And spinning down is Wilkerson, and she's going to get hacked by Hinton on a nice pirouette and takes it down the lane, and we'll go to the line for 2.
That's going to be a Nadia's 3rd foul, I believe.
Lady Eagles foul on number 52, and Nadia.
We're just going to have to give help on that.
Yeah, I think once she gets a step, Nadia's not going to be able to stop her on her own.
We're going to have to sag in off our girl and pick her up. They're going to call it on the floor. Wilkerson is wondering, like I am, how could that be?
I was expecting a couple of shots on that one.
25-24, Lady Eagles up 1 in a close one. Probably going to go to the wire today. That'll be good for both teams to get ready for district action. And they tried to do the screen again for the inbounder. It does come back to her, but we pick it up pretty good. She skips it back to the right wing. Walked with the ball inside to Wilkerson. In the pivot, hanging 8-footer, yes. Why doesn't she live there?
Coach, I have no idea, but if she figures that out, we're going to have a hard time stopping her.
26-25, they've regained the lead. Humes throws it away. Worthington pounding past the timeline, double teamed, and Humes is going to foul her from behind. Just as we had her stopped, she did a quick jump stop, and Humes ran over. 26-25, National Christian now down by 1. I guess the chicken has come into play there. That's Humes' third. So Zaxby's chicken is blocking the view of several of the spectators now.
But he's got a good view.
He's helping the official out there. Here's Wilkerson. Shoot it, girl. We'd like you out there. Now here she goes. Takes it in, bounces it up off the board, but again, takes it inside, and that's going to be a foul called on Nashville Christian. She'll go to the line this time.
That's on Tinsley. All good. It's her first. Coach, I know we don't like her out there. Maybe they do like her out there so she can drive, and because she does handle the ball well.
She does. She's a good athlete and knocks this one home for a 2-point lead. 2:20 left, third quarter, so Nashville Christian hasn't been down much in this game, but they are now by 3 after taking the lead. Harris in the front court, and now they really extend the, I guess it's a 1-2-2 or a 2-1-2 now. They're going to try to trap in the corner, skip to Page, lays it down, bounces to Double A in the corner. She's trapped in trouble. They're reaching, grabbing, and they're going to call it off Allgood's leg. And she's going to have to get it out of there quicker.
I think he was looking at a different play than I was looking at there.
Worthington to pick the ball up.
Coach, I felt like we worked well with that high post in there against that 2-1-2. We just need to get that high post up there a little sooner.
We got to hit them again. 3-point deficit for Nashville Christian. And they give to their tall girl. Instead, they skip it across. Nashville Christian. Man-to-man.
Let's see if we can keep it out of Wilkerson's hands.
Well, here she comes. Allgood's owner forces the outlet. Here's the left-handed shot up there. No good. Wilkerson misses it, misses again, and she's going to knock it out of bounds. Fortunately, and Tinsley's got her hands full down there, but did a good job banging and hitting with her right then. National Christian down 3. 1:30 left in the third. Allgood did a good job there on her. She's going to sit back down.
It's a tough assignment down in
there.
Oh,
it is. We need one 5-girl like that to change our whole team.
Yes, we do.
Because we've got good guard play. We've got a lot of good guards. Just don't have that huge post player. And we shoot a 3 off the front rim. Harris. Long pass in the front court on the fast break. Left-hander puts it up good, and that's Lutzen. And she hits a nice left-hand baseline shot. They go up for their biggest lead, 30-25. Still extending that 2-1-2, and then they're trapping when they get a chance, and then we throw it away. Unforced error. And now the momentum has definitely swung to the Wolves. They come in the front court, pounding it, laying the ball up there, rejected by Allgood. Picked up by Walker, hands over to Harris. Harris in front court, down 5. Maybe this is a momentum play we need. Harris breaks ankles, hanging 10-footer, no good. And the ball back to Worthington on the board. 30-25, 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. They've left Allender all alone on the baseline, and we're going to foul her there on her drive.
There's been a couple of possessions where we've kind of gotten lost with our man there down on the baseline.
And now with a 5-point deficit, they've got a chance to stick this up to 7. In a game like this, that's going to be hard to overcome.
It's going to be hard. We have not scored 7 points together in a long time.
And she nets that one. Nice looking shot by Allender. With a 6-point lead, she'll return for her second toss with 29.2 to go in the third. And this one is bouncing no good, but the rebound is picked up by Nashville Christian. Fortunately, Page with the good hustle gets it out of there and gives to Harris. 20 seconds left. They're extending that 2-1-2 way out here, so somebody's open somewhere. And we throw it away. We try to woofer from behind, but no good. The ball is laid up, and they have an 8-point lead. We have 5 seconds left. I don't think Harris realizes this clock's about to run out on us. She launches one from midcourt, and they score 33-25. Got to know the clock, ladies. And so we got Wolf from behind. And boy, that was a terrible way to close our third quarter.
Yeah, I think Coach Pierce was trying to get us set in a different offense there, and it was taking us a while to adjust, and Hillary just kind of got pressured into throwing that pass over there before Caden was really ready for it.
So we only scored 5 points third quarter. Is that correct?
4 points.
4 points in the
4
third.
points.
Not not going to win too many doing that.
No, we didn't make a lot of shots, and unfortunately, Worthington got a lot of shots under the basket, and so obviously their percentage was higher than ours because they're getting those shots right in close.
And they really found cracks in our defense for the first time. We have not had
Absolutely.
breakdowns like that throughout the game, but that latter part of the third quarter was damaging to the Lady Eagles.
Absolutely. That last basket there, and the 2 free throws in the basket at the end there where we just didn't respond, didn't answer. We're going to have to come out here in the fourth quarter and do something differently offensively.
Well, we'll be headed back to school next week, so if any of our students are watching today, you return on Tuesday. But if there's any threat of snow, school will immediately be canceled. Any threat at all, any forecast, any snow in Kentucky, we'll shut it down here real quickly. Is that correct, Dr. Bishop?
I was reading the Farmer's Almanac for this year, and what I've read is there's no snow till March. That's what I've seen.
I hope we get just one. Just one.
I mean, it was 70 degrees on Christmas Day.
Unbelievable. That was fantastic. A lot
You're
of kids got to play outside. Yeah. That may be a while away. 33-25, so Nashville Christian's got to really dig deep here because they have dug themselves a deep hole. Ball in the high post, back out to the top. Then straight to the right side. Another little drive there, and she's going to walk twice, and they're going to bail her out.
That is a walk.
Yeah, she took another little baby step in there. I didn't think that was even a difficult decision to call there, but she's going to draw the foul and go to the line. That's Dylan Walker, so she laid it down nicely but did shovel the feet but drew the foul.
Coach, you can see when they call her number, she's determined to take it to the basket. She's going to go no matter what.
She is. She's laying it head down. She misses that one. Didn't feel good about that shot at all. And they are resting their tall girl. In fact, I don't even see her on the bench. No, I'm sorry. She's getting water.
She's getting water.
There she comes. The second shot is also missed, so we get a break there. That's how we've been shooting lately. Here comes Harris in the front court, down 8.
Need a basket here.
We got to get one here real quickly.
Good flash to the high post.
To the high post. We swing it to Walker. Hinton goes to short corner. Ball deflected away. Harris picks it back up. Pressure has given us a little trouble here to Humes. Finally hit Hinton inside low to Allgood, and there's the high-low action right there to cut it 33-27. Nashville Christian putting on the pressure, and the ball is intercepted or deflected by Allgood, and it will be off of Worthington. Their coach is wondering why. Maybe that's a makeup call for the stutter step in the lane.
That's one of those where the ref doesn't want to call a foul, so they just call it out of bounds on the team.
Out of bounds. 33-27. Great high-low action that last time. See if we can get it again. Here's Harris. Left side to Walker. Guns the 3. I think they may have got a hand on it. 6:57 left. Nashville Christian comes up short that time. Still down 6 here as we've entered the last 6.5 minutes of play. Heems guarding the ball. Worthington with the ball in the corner. Not real good spacing. They just spread it out there, and that's an offensive, or did she step on the line? Ball on the sideline, and Nashville Christian will get the turnover. Down 6, so we've got to capitalize on these next possessions. Harris to bring it up, and they've extended all the way to front court, or to midcourt. Here is Walker. Gets it to Harris between the circles, looking for the flasher. Takes it to the right, and inside to Hinton, lays it up good on a great 25-foot pass. One-handed, cuts it to 4, so we're on a little bit of a run here. 6:17 to go in the contest in Bellevue on a cold Tuesday before New Year's. Worthington into front court, and they're going to call a timeout.
Coach, I'd look for them to maybe switch defenses. That's 2 times in a row we've snuck in behind there. They're probably thinking we figured something out.
We did the high-low, and then that time, All Good snuck in behind on the baseline, and Hillary Harris with a great 25-foot one-hand pass for the layup. Good. And it's 33-29 with 6:09 to go. That's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout also. National Christian down 4 in Bellevue. Lady Eagles coming out, looking like they're ready to make a good run here. We've cut it to 4. We're down 8, I believe. Is that right? And we've got 2 behind the defense baskets here to cut it to 4. 6:09 left. Worthington to bring it inside front court. If you're in your car listening like radio, National Christian moving left to right across your radio dial. We try to give you a little bit of a radio call in case some of you aren't able to watch it on the screen because you may be driving. And here's Worthington, take it in, lay it up, no good. And a great job by All Good on the block out, forcing the over the back with Walker. Dylan Walker, she's got 4. They immediately have to sub her out with 5:53.
Once again, switching defenses there coming out of the timeout, went to that 1-2-2 zone.
Let's see if we can free that baseline up. There's All Good to Hinton, lays it back over her head. I think she could have taken a power dribble and just laid it up, but
I believe Walker may have just fouled out.
Yeah, they didn't get her out in time.
They did not get her out in time, and that is her 5th foul, Coach.
That's going to hurt. They had the sub for her at the bench, but the ball came in too quickly.
I'm not sure what happened. I thought they had a sub at the table. They must just not have beaten the time to get her in.
Hinton will go to the line. Lady Eagles down 4. 5:43 to go. She eyes the mark. And drops it. 33-30.
Free throws in the fourth quarter could be a big issue. We need to knock these down.
And also here in the fourth quarter, they'll be big. 33-30. Second one is bouncing, no good. Wilkerson with a big board, and she clears it out of there big time. And a 3-point lead. The Lady Eagles need a stop here. They've got the 1-2-2 pressure. Looks like another little bit of a travel there. And now put Wilkerson down in low. Swing the ball to the left corner, looking for inside. We're kind of collapsed pretty good on her. Ball swung to the corner to the right. Now they lob it into her. Hinton could have fouled her. She skips it across. The 3 is downtown, no good. All Good really working hard against Wilkerson and comes out there with it. Hands to Harris, down by 3, the Lady Eagles. Our Walker with the ball, back out to Harris. We had Hinton on the baseline. There she is. We hit her. Oh, why didn't she take a power dribble in and said Harris? No good. She should have taken a power dribble for a layup. I'm not sure why Hinton did not take that shot. Harris had a good look on the kick out, but there's no need for that. So now 3-point lead still there, and Hume steals it. I thought she might have got knocked out of bounds. Referee not sure what to call. He just gives it back to him.
I don't think he knew what to call there.
He was a little little hesitant. I thought Hume could have gotten hit from behind.
There's a few fans who know what he should have called.
Oh, yeah. We've got a lot of experts down below us. 33-30. Worthington in front court. Hume's dogging the ball. Swing it to the right corner. Look inside of Wilkerson. Nothing there. They're dogging her pretty good inside. That frees up the 3, and it's no good. Big miss. Walker gets a long board. She's hammered in the corner.
Great
no
job.
call.
Good
Humes
strength.
comes out of there with it. Cross-court pass to Harris. Down 3. 4:20 to go. Lady Eagles give it to Walker. Walker is hit. Goes baseline. Kicks it over to Humes. Humes to Harris. She's got the downtown shot from Charlotte Pike. It's going to bounce and hit the back pole. It was a good look. Good movement by the Lady Eagles. It just did not fall for Harris. She's not feeling it outside. She may just need to lay down the dribble and drive to the hole. 4:10 to go. National Christian down 3 here in the second day of the Zaxby's Classic. Worthington is going to beat the press. They're going to have a wide open layup, and she is going to get it and get fouled by All Good. And that is a play we may look back. If we don't win, that may have been the gamer. Still got a long time to go. Got half of a quarter.
Well, we went to that 1-2-1-1 press, and if you don't get really good pressure up front on that, it leaves the deep pass open, and they took advantage of it.
And they lay it up and get the three-point play with all good over the back. 35-30. Still a two-possession game. Even with the make, it's a 6-point game. So this game looks like it's going right down to the wire. Harris pounding past the timeline. And we're going to get a foul called on the push.
I think that's on Ludson. It's her third.
36-30, Nashville Christian.
This is
side
one of those
front court.
times where I think we need a basket right here. It's kind of a key moment.
Against the double team, Harris comes out of there with it to Walker. Walker is getting hit also, and they call a jump. She got shoved before she got tied up. So fortunately, possession error goes to us. 36-30. To shake it off and play, Caden. 36-30. Harris gets the 1-3-1 now. Over to Walker, left side. Lays it down. Nice bounce over to Harris. Harris looking. Gives it to Walker. Bounces to Hinton. Cross court, Harris. She's got the three. Instead, lays it on the floor. Shovels it to Allgood. Lays it up in front. No good. Nice play. Good shot. Harris knocks the ball away. And Hinton almost had a hand on it. Instead, Worthington comes out of there. They're going to drive all the way down, laying it up. Good. 38-30. That could be the gamer right there. It's going to take a great comeback by Nashville Christian now. We bounce immediately inside to Allgood. Powers it up. No good. That would have been a great counter to what they did. Humes did a great job of feeding Allgood, who sprinted the floor after the made basket nicely. We did a good job of running to the right spots, and she draws the foul for two. So close to a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Double A will eye the mark, down 8. And we bang another one off the rim. Walker out, Page in. 3-11. We have just shot uncharacteristically weak from the line, but Allgood gets that one, and they're going to check in.
This is now the point where we're going to have to take some risks on defense and continue to pressure
Yep.
and see what we can get. He's gone back to the 2-2-1 press. See if we can get a different look out of that.
7-point lead for Worthington. They throw it into front court. They beat it. They do a good job of throwing long passes to the sideline. And now we're extending that pressure. And let's see if Worthington tries to milk some clock. They flash to the high post. They look for the low post. It wasn't there. Well, they had a girl wide open over here on the baseline. Are they going to walk? They do. 38-31. Good pressure by the Eagles. Worthington did not handle our pressure very well then. And we get it back. And now they're going to extend their defense to a...
Like they might be in man-to-man this time.
No, they still...
It's hard to tell.
I'm not sure yet. I think it's still the zone.
Yep.
It's technically a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2. 2:42 to go. Humes is going to wait and get a timeout. Coach Pierce is not happy. And that's the luxury of being up in the booth versus on the bench.
We don't have the stress of making the right call or when a play
Yes.
doesn't go our way or when a call doesn't go our way.
Wonderfully relaxing. And I sleep very well after our games also.
Coach, right here, I think we need to see if we can hit that high post again if they're still going to run that zone and see if we can get some high-low action.
All right.
And then we're going to have to get right back into pressure and see if we can turn them over.
Down 7, not by any means insurmountable, but we haven't put on an 8-point run in this game yet, I don't believe, and we've got to have one now to pull it out. So Nashville Christian side front court with 2:39 to go. And they got Hinton. Gets it back to Harris. She's going to throw a skip pass for the 3. Hinton, no good. It's short. That was a set play. Wouldn't go. Wilkerson pounding past the timeline against Hinton. She wanted the double dribble. Instead, they get it to a wide open layup. Good. And that could be the clincher. It goes up by 9. 2:16 left. Ball to Page. Page bounce high post. That back down low to Hinton. Blocked, no good. Lays it back up. Good, left-handed. 40-33. Coach Pierce calls an immediate timeout. And how many's he got left, Coach? Do you remember?
I think he's just got 2 left.
I think they've got 3 on the board.
He might just have.
Not
I don't know
sure.
if that's right. That might be right.
Yeah. he's got 3, that's really good. So 2:06 to go. We get it to 7 after giving up a wide open layup. So we're kind of alone back here on the back line with one girl, and she's having to stop a 2-on-1 basically.
Well, Nadia was really pressuring Wilkerson there on the dribble outside, trying to get the turnover, but it just opened up for her to make a good pass inside.
So Nashville Christian down 7 with 2:06 to go. And we'll be back here on the air, I believe, next Tuesday. And we are hosting Friendship Christian, I believe. So that'll be a big game for both teams.
Coach, the boys play later today, correct?
That's right. I'll be back here. I'm not sure who's going to be helping me yet. But we'll be on with the broadcast here at 6 o'clock. So if I'm by myself, there won't be a lot of statistics to share other than the score. So she trying to get the ball inbounds on the baseline. Man, if we'd have been in a man-to-man, that would have been.
Well, we went back to the one press there, and Worthington wasn't quite prepared for that. They've been beating us in that 1-2-1-1 press, but they weren't ready for it that time on the out of bounds.
Yeah, and I'd like to see if we went to a full court man denial, if they might have trouble adjusting to that. We'll see what Coach Pierce dials up. So we've got a boys game prior to this one. Then our guys will be back with the game at 6 o'clock against Knowledge Academy. And they are one of the few teams that did not have to travel very far. They're just coming from Harding Place up Old Hickory Boulevard.
Coach, I just want to call out one of our teachers, Sarah Moore, sent us a video of Anadia's dive towards the bleachers where we thought she was going to hit her face on the bleachers. And the video evidence shows that she did actually make the save on that play.
Man.
Unfortunately, the referee did not
believe
that Anadia could make that play.
Maybe we can get that call reversed and get the ball back now.
I think we should challenge it. Thanks to Sarah Moore for that video evidence there.
Sarah, thank you for being a student of the game. We may get you up here in the booth. So Nashville Christian, quick trap. They've got her in trouble. She's in big trouble. Humes with a steal after the trap. Humes is fouled on the weak side, on the wing side. Beautiful job on the trap. They throw it away, and she's going to get 2 at the line, and we need 2 to drop right here. 40-33. It should put us at the line, and this weird, funky rule on the free throws, I'm still not used to it. I don't think I ever will be.
I don't either.
40-33. Humes with 1:57 to go. Clock stops, can give us 2, and that one did not look good at all.
That was the 4th foul on point guard Williams, and, if we could draw another one on her, she really runs the show for them.
Humes' second one is good. If we make half our free throws, we're probably tied. So here's the trap again. They're in trouble in backcourt. They throw it off Walker's leg. I've always thought that should be an illegal play. You shouldn't be allowed to use the other team's body intentionally. Because what if you just throw it off their face? But, again, the rule makers do not listen to me. 40-34, 1:53 left. Quick trap, and they're going to throw it away again. Humes steals it. Hands to Allgood. Down 6. Over to Walker. She's got the 3 from downtown. Bouncing over the backboard, but Harris gets it. Pulls out of there with it. 1:40 to go. We're down 6. No need to panic.
Patience.
Because Allgood gives it to Humes. She's going to fire from 3. No good. Great rebound by Hinton. Powers lays it up. Good. It's down to 4. 1:27 to go. We need a quick trap again. They do not like this pressure at all. And they're going to throw it away. They are collapsing under this assault by Nashville Christian. Down 4 with the ball. 1:22 to go. The momentum has shifted back to the Lady Eagles. They come into front court. 1:20 to go. Down 4. Here's Harris. Takes it to a handoff to Humes. Hands off to Allgood. Back to Harris. She takes it baseline, hanging 5-footer. Bottom. 40-38. Pressure still on. 1:04 to go. We're trapping nicely in back court. Oh, we almost had the steal there. Oh, there's an elbow. Hinton goes down. No call. They've got a girl wide open. They're going to take an unwise 3, and it goes on top of the backboard. And 50 seconds left. They're jacking a 3 ahead by 2. I don't think their coach wanted that.
We have shifted our press since the last time out Coach Pierce called, and they have not been able to handle it yet.
And there was nobody back for us then, and they had a layup. Down by 2, 44 seconds to go. Here's Walker, looks for the cutter, hands to Hinton, inside to Allgood, the high-low, bounds it up there, good off the board, it's tied. We've made the run, 35 seconds left. We got to get back on the press. Long pass into front court. Worthington handles it. They've got a wide-open three. Are they going to take it? Yes, they are. Downtown, it is no good, but we didn't follow the board. 22 seconds left in a tie game. Pressure by Worthington, no good. They get another rebound, 15 seconds left. They're going to shoot another three. No, they hold up with it. We're down to 10 seconds left in the key. Here's Wilkerson, lays it down, spins one way, hanging 8-footer. They're calling a foul on the floor. She did not even touch her. Did not touch her. Did not even touch her. She's going to get a chance for a three-point play. Coach Pierce will call a timeout. She pivoted. We literally fell off of her.
If anything, Coach, I thought that was going to be an offensive foul call. I really didn't think there was any call to it.
Yeah, we could live with no call on that one. We literally backed up on her pivot.
Absolutely.
And everybody in the gym except one person saw it.
In fairness to her, I believe it's probably no call and let the basket go. I guess if this way the clock stops,
we'd get
the foul call, and so maybe we at least have a chance to set up something here.
Right. She probably needs to make this.
Yeah,
so
we really
can
need her to
inbound
make this. We do have timeouts left, and so we should be able to hopefully get the rebound and call an immediate timeout if we have to.
It'd give us a chance for a long inbounds play. On the clock, 3.3, Nashville Christian down 2. And the contest has certainly gotten exciting with a great run by the Lady Eagles.
Excellent defense, and good passing to get some good looks inside. We've run 2 or 3 set plays late to get some good looks.
Excellent job on the comeback, but the Lady Eagles are going to need a miracle finish to pull this one out after the great comeback. So Wilkerson, good athlete at the line. We need 4 people on that lane. Wise Harris, okay, now she steps in. Wilkerson will have one. 3.3, so we've got a good 3 seconds. We've got timeouts if we need them. She eyes it, guns it, and she is going to bang this one, bouncing in finally. 3-point lead, all good. Ready to inbounds it, but Pierce calls his timeout. And so this will be, I don't know if he's got one left or not.
According to the clock, he still has one remaining after this.
I guess,
Coach, this is where you pull out that play that you maybe practice 30 times and run once.
Yeah.
If you practice it at all, and maybe he's drawing something new up on the board.
Do you like, it's above 3 seconds. Do you like throwing it to midcourt and calling a timeout?
That's not a bad idea. It's really hard. You know, you can do one of two things. You can throw it to half court, get a timeout, or you can get it to somebody half court on the run and know you've got a couple of dribbles to try to get in the right spot to take a shot.
At the high school level with ladies, that's kind of what I lean toward, because if you don't make a good pass to midcourt for the timeout, you're dead in the water anyway. So if we get one of our girls on the run, and we got to remember to shoot from outside the arc to hopefully tie it at the buzzer. And so we're going to line up 3 ladies across the midcourt line. Anadi Hinton is deep, and inbounding the ball will be all good.
We're going to need a 3 here, so you've got to pull up short.
And we've got, all good's throwing it in, 3.3 to go. We've got 3 across the midcourt line, and Allgood is going to throw it to Hinton. Hinton goes to Harris. Harris is going to have a 3. She'll pull. She does. At the buzzer, it's just short. A nice play. We got the look we wanted. We ran it beautifully, but it falls short. And Nashville Christian will lose the second game of the Classic, 43-40, in an exciting contest. Dr. Mr. Brian, Coach, would you give us a rundown of the Lady Eagles scoring?
Yeah, well, you haven't given me time to do that. I thought you'd have more to say. But Caden Walker finishes the game with 3. Addison Humes has 7. Anderson Allgood with a really good fourth quarter has 11. Hillary Harris ends with 9. And Nadia Hinton ends the game with 10, 12, 13. So good game by her. Balanced scoring and really good fourth quarter. A lot of good things to see there. We just had too big of a gap to make up in the fourth quarter.
We did cut an 8-point lead and tie it, and then the little controversial foul there at the end. But she hit the basket anyway.
She hit the basket, and I really think either way we were going to be down 2 or 3.
Right.
I would have let it be a no call, but I think she made the basket anyway. So
we probably got a couple of extra tenths of a second because they did call the foul anyway. So
correct.
We're going to close it out here. We'll be back at 6 o'clock for the boys' action against Knowledge Academy. So on behalf of Andrew Atkins and Dr. Brian Bishop, this is Mike McPherson saying thank you for your time at this time until 6 o'clock on this, the Nashville Christian Broadcast Network.